systems are offline.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Sound boy.
Umenichanganya oh mama na sikatai.
Hey yo, vibes on vibe, yo, feel the vibe. We are entertainment, CBM Radio. We are that station that you're looking for, that your mama warned you about. Yo, we are entertainment.
Add us to your favorites. Add us to your favorites.
Add us to your favorites.
And keep your browser locked.
Keep your browser locked. Yeah, this station's got soul.
Hey yo, CBM Radio, feel the vibe, man.
Yeah, this station's got soul.
Alright, welcome to our podcast. Yo, my name is Will Ronald, aka Being Out Ronald. We are back. It has been quite a long time when we giving you this. We have been off. Our company had to send us for a vacation. That's why we are back. So today I'm teaming up with my guy.
Just Purple. Mutume as usual.
But why do you always call yourself a
I explained myself last time. I'm a saint.
Continue.
Someone who is sent to how do you call it, to save people, to teach people, to give people knowledge about what is on my mind and what I think is better for our future.
Yeah.
So that's why I call myself Omutume, the sent one.
So you have had, if you're having a struggle in future, you need to reach out to the saint and you get the exact thing. Today we're talking about depression. When you hear about something like depression, what comes to your mind first?
Depression to me, it's like a phenomenon. How would you call it? Like phenomenon where someone like mentally, spiritually, psychologically is down. That's what they call depression.
Depression.
Yeah, to be under something like, how can be like, I'll give an example, like if someone pushes you to the wall, or you get so many problems, you get depressed, the heart, that fire which burns into your heart, like you don't have any chance, you don't have any hope, that one causes also depression. So it's a very big disease among people nowadays, and people are dying out there, people are dying more so. So today I just want us to share more with you about depression, more so about men. We're not going to talk about women, yeah? So I want us to share about how men are suffering down there deep in their families, youths of us, our fellow youths are suffering down there. They are struggling with life,
Yeah, this is something that the world needs to learn about, it needs to embrace. And if you don't get a standing point, I think we should be like, you need to get a fallback on point. I think something that you can fall back on.
Yeah.
So I think let's go for this kind of short break before we come and break down. I think so.
Yep.
Let's come back.
Every successful story begins with her. She deserves more than she receives. They always have dreams, but who can make their dreams achieved? Is you who is already there, and even you who is not yet. And now, let's use her in every space to empower her. Health, media, agriculture, business, fashion, education, film and music, sports, IT, and more. Her impact, dialogue, magazine, and empower.
Alright, welcome back from that short jungle short break known about the CBM Radio. Let's go straight on the depression. Actually, we're talking about depression in young men who are having families, and the entire continent.
Yeah.
Basically, we talk about what is really causing this in the first place, because I myself, I feel like, okay, I've never started someone and say I'm depressed. All I can say, but hey man, something is burdening me. But
yeah, sometimes we men, Okay, we are going to talk about men most especially. So ladies will just accept us like for this time, but you have to understand, also listen to our views according to what we can see, what we are passing through, you know, because we are youths and we are men, we are growing up, you know. We are hoping to have a families, hoping to have children, we're hoping to have a very big, you know, follow up of our also changing our lives, you know. So depression nowadays has come like, how do you call it, mental health, which we can call it mental health. People need mental health, more so men.
Yeah.
As the government is focusing so much on women, men are left behind, you know. They are left behind with so many burdens, you know. Now I will just give you some simple story of my friend. My friend told me,
Yeah.
they had a in-law, a son-in-law,
Yeah.
to their family. So
Yeah.
he took their daughter and they were married, you know.
Yeah.
So time reached, the lady, the woman started now doing adultery, committing adultery, you know, make relationship behind their having affairs with other men behind their relationship.
Like this woman started dating men outside the family.
So outside the family. So the men had the lady had their family. They had 2 kids. So now the man, the things went on like not once, not twice, not thrice, you know. He was like, she was doing it so thoroughly, you know. So time reached like when like this man, he was fed up.
Yeah.
So what the man did, because it was thoroughly done each and time. So every time they could quarrel, why are you doing this? You know, no way as women. Sometimes when you look at us, say, what you call that, you know, why you do this? I give you everything, you know. I will do like ourselves. I pay rent, I do whatever. I may have plans for you. I give school fees to the kids. But why do you go outside? I give you everything, you know. So after time, a man was so depressed. Mental illness get into his mind, you know. So he had no dog where woman to say, anyone to reach to, whoever could reach out, they're not giving any support, you know. So what he did, stupidly, I will call it stupidly, did. So he went to the in-laws family. So when he walking, but before walking, he left everything at home. Some man at home. He left some food, you know. As someone is just going for something like a travel, that is when he's coming back. Even didn't go with any cloth, just only on the cloth he was wearing only. So when he reached at the in-laws family, so as the father of the lady was in the house at night, had something like chicken. The hens were making some noise in the what, and he thought like people are stealing what.
They're trying to be suspicious that something happened.
Someone is in the not even inside. So the hen, no hens for us in our culture like Africans. The hens when they are at home, they can tell a wrong person, or a thief, or anything which is wrong around the compound or the house.
Yeah.
So when the father-in-law, I had something like outside, said, who is taking my hands? Who is in my hands? So he went out with a stick and a torch. So on reaching out, they had a mango tree, which was in the compound. Beside that, you know, our deep village houses in Africa.
Yeah.
So the hens were like, no one was in the house of the hens. Like they said, who is this one? So on looking into the tree like this, it saw like something which is like a
when
person.
He was trying to light a rock.
It saw like something, like, you know, that shadow of a person. So the man walked slowly. Think that no, we have night dancers sometimes. So he thought someone is up. So he walked with a stick, reaching there to put the torch like this, to light the torch up. To the son-in-law. The son-in-law had hanged himself up on the tree. The man just said, what is this? You know, that one is an abomination, you know, in our culture. You know, that one is shocks us so much. Said, what's wrong with this person? So the man kept quiet, got into the house, made some rumors, called some people, all people gathered. So when it went to morning time, the chairman came, whatever, the security personnel came. Then after reaching there, they looked into the pockets of the man. They found their note. Note was saying, I have left some money for my wife and my kids at home. I have left the house to the wife. I have left my wife to the men she has. And I bought myself a coffin. I already paid for it.
Where was this man getting this guard? Like, you're being depressed, and being that you have been pushed to the wall, you reach a point of being like, let me buy a coffin, let me buy everything, like writing all these.
You know.
There was no way this could be solved.
You know, sometimes you see our women, we keep quiet. We hide our pain so much. That's a problem we have.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, we are dying of depression more so the youth, because we hide our hunger. We don't want to show, like, to get ashamed in the community, because they will call you, like, hey, you are not a half man. You know, when you come and say this and this, they will say you are not a half man. You know, be real for sure. You know, Africans first, we hide so much, so we get pain too much. So I think like this man got so much pain inside, and he couldn't share the pain to others.
Okay, what I want us to share, we look at this perspective of a woman having kind of different men outside the family, outside their relationship with her husband. What do you think led to this, so that this woman reached to the point of having other co-husbands?
You know, we can't tell that what led, because every woman has his own purpose and his own rules and also his own thinking. Because there are women who cannot rely on one man.
Like they don't get satisfied.
Not getting satisfied. Satisfaction is another thing. They have so many ways. Every woman is different. Understand? So this one, they had been there for almost some good years with kids, married.
Yeah.
And the man even was introduced in the family. So so that one shows that the relationship was very, very serious, you know.
Okay, like I hear scenarios around town where you find young girls are like, for you cannot even ride me for something. You cannot ride me for some hours. When I look at you, you don't have the energy. I think this is one of the factors. That's why this guy reached a point of hanging him.
No, I cannot say like that one can make a man to hang himself. No, that one won't. Because men, that we are, you know, we get so many challenges, but that one's not a challenge. That one's not a challenge, because if you know yourself, how can you be like getting a challenge with that? No. So maybe this one, like what could cause me, or what I could say, like what could cause this man to commit suicide is one thing. Maybe he had so many problems on his head, looking after the family, no money, struggling with life. Then on that, all those problems he had on his head, also a woman
became another problem.
Like went outside the marriage, you know. You know that life. Maybe the man was so social and so loyal to the woman.
Yeah, on that perspective again, not getting satisfied will look like you're not giving me time. Every day you're spending your time working. It's like you're dating a girl, and every day is like you want that girl to come around, and she's like, you know, I'm busy, I'm doing this and this.
That
one
cannot make you to commit suicide.
Then you a man, like you married a woman, she's home, but you come back less at around midday, around midnight. Then by 4 you awake,
and you're going.
By 6 you out of the house.
No, look here. That one cannot cause a man to die. You know, sex cannot cause a man to die. Like all the smart time. No. Me, what I think, like those actions done by ladies, they don't can make a man to get depressed. Why do I call like? Because our topic today in social lifestyle, as our program is like depression is killing people. Ugandans don't know depression is a disease, and it is psychological.
The depression we know is about like when like I've been dating someone and it's not doing good to me.
That one is not depression. You know, depression goes beyond.
Yeah. Depression
is all about when you don't have money, you get depressed because you cannot purchase whatever you need.
Yeah.
When you don't have a homestead, you get depressed.
Yeah.
You know, when you don't have like you cannot look after your kids well, you get depressed. Because when you look for a job, you don't have a job, you get depressed because you think of the next tomorrow, you don't have it. So at times women, we keep our problems to ourselves, which is bad. And the government, or like the world, is looking so much on women, like Smanya, woman equality, whatever, gender equality. But gender equality, what does it mean? Men are left behind, ladies are taking over the jobs. You understand? Yeah. Because why? A lady can offer something, a man can offer something to a job. Nothing. You know, So that one also can cause a person to go into because the moment you don't have the money to sustain your family and your life, you get depressed automatically. You need to see a psychologist. Understand? But we Ugandans here, Africans, like we tend to be like more stronger, yet we are not strong because it is natural.
Okay, let's just do like this, then we come back for this last round. We're gonna have quite a long conversation on this depression basically among young guys, and I think we shall start with the story where a man dated a woman, and this woman was also married with 2 kids, and this guy had to take this man to a certain show. They enjoyed, bought everything, foods even for the team, for the other guys who were with this man. On coming back, the lady was like, I'm not giving you the bang. Then the guy was like, no, impossible. He had to set fire to himself. He had to light up himself so that he can burn and end from there. Is a mad depression? This guy was depressed because of those issues. Why? So let's come back after this kind of short break. Yep.
Tractor systems are offline.
Number 1 for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Sound boy.
Umenichanganya, oh mama, na sikatai.
Yo, vibes on vibe, yo, feel the vibe. We are entertainment, CBM Radio. We are that station that you're looking for, that your mama warned you about. Yo, we are entertainment.
Add us to your favorites. Add us to your favorites.
Add us to your favorites.
And keep your browser locked.
Keep your browser locked. Yeah, this station's got soul.
Yo, CBM Radio, feel the vibe, man.
Yeah, this station's got soul.
Right, welcome back from that short break. Yeah, but we still continuing as we left me telling you like a guy had to set
himself on fire.
On fire. I was like, oh.
To me, if a guy sets himself on fire about a lady, that one is being so stupid. That one is not
why
depression.
Are you saying this guy is stupid?
Do you know why?
Don't be like, because for you having a standing ground that you're strong in heart, this is nothing.
We are teaching people to be strong because ladies, sex is nothing,
But men with sex, African men with sex, they can die.
They can die because they are ignorant.
Someone.
They are ignorant. You know why? Because you see me when I tell like, why do I talk like that? Because we have so many ladies, Few men in the whole world. Ladies are many.
Yeah.
Like they say about the population, like a man can, all of us as women in this world, we are entitled to have 5 ladies, so that we can occupy. All ladies can be occupied with men.
Every man
has to have 5 wives. Woo. And remember, have Christianity, which allows 1 person. You understand? So now it becomes another problem. Like, so ladies are so many. So I cannot say like, if someone has like refused me or like wait, I put in my money. To me, it's just lame. That one is not depression because that one is love affair. It's different. When I talk about depression,
affair.
Depression is beyond that. That one is just fake, just little. Because when I talk about depression, like I could just talk about mental health. How are people suffering mentally? Because depression causes mental illness. Because depression is psychological. You cannot see it in a person. I can come here, then we laugh. As you know, we are talking. But yet inside, something itching me because I have my problem. My wife at home is just becoming also another problem. So big like this, My kids are also looking at me like this.
Business is not moving.
Business when it's there. I'm doing a day-to-day job. Today I get 10,000. Tomorrow I get 5,000. Even tomorrow I don't have money. So I look on and say like, how am I going to sustain the family? How am I going, the house is also looking at me like this, renting. You don't have your own home. You have plans to build your home. So that one can cause mental illness because the moment you think about what you want, when you cannot reach about that thing or sustain that thing, it causes some mental breakdown because you think about like, how am I going to survive? A normal person has to think about the future, 5 years, 10 years. No, because we are growing. So if your future is like becoming so stuck like this, then you get depressed. And more men, they suffer from there. They get depression. That's why and depression can cause someone to get more sick. You know, being sick of a disease is different from being sick of the soul or the heart.
Yeah.
So
like not having that health life.
So someone can be becoming thin like this, but they go to a hospital, the body shows it's normal. But the man is dying. What's killing the man?
That's why
depression.
Where in Africa we tend to be like, I'm being bewitched.
So for us, we just run into that corner to say, hey, someone is which is not that, because those are only your own problems you set. Okay, let us talk about our guys now. Guys nowadays, they fucking around ladies. So when you fuck this and you fuck the other, and so you make pregnant people 4 kids at once. You know what? Sometimes when you don't have money, you fuck a lot.
A poor man and sex.
When you don't have money, you fuck a lot because you find yourself sex is the one which can relieve you. You have to show that man with you. You go to the gym, you make whatever gym for your friend. So you want to, that life which is fancy life, which is very stupid. I'm a sexual life.
So that women will be like, you
fuck this one. So after all of them getting pregnant, the problem comes there. They bring all the kids. Look, let me say an example. You impregnate 3 girls, the same month. 9 months over. All of them, they are crying. I don't have clothes. I don't. So because I've been active for sure, well, we have been enjoying life. So if that burden comes in, you have 3 kids now, all of them are going to give birth. 3 kids from different moms, for sure. How can you, even you also your life is not sustainable? You also cannot look after yourself. So
but you are producing. But other people will be like, you just produce.
From where?
The rest will
it's every kid comes with his own blessings. Hello, my friend. My friend. There's no kid who comes with their own blessing. You have to cater for your kid.
When I sit around that thing, when you read the Bible, the Bible says that whatever God, because the Bible is all about God's word. What is our life? The Bible says, blessed I am in the city. And you tell me the kid you produce is the one which is having the blessings. I'll be like, how does this connect?
It is just so different because God blesses you according to what you plan. That is it. So we don't want to lie to people. We don't talk something which is a miracles. No, miracles come to people who are ready for them. Because you cannot be here when you don't work and you think you're going to get money. No. So also kids. Also the kids, they need to be catered for and balanced and budgeted for before even producing. So this message goes to our youth, because most of them the most thing which is causing our youth to get mental health whatever, it's about producing. Because if you find yourself having a baby, now look into your future don't have any money. Rent is also another problem. So you become what is next? You be what is next for sure? I'm dead, So you find yourself so now for that example, if you make pregnant 3 girls, so all of them get to the same date they produce. So you feel yourself I am all gone. So why can't you hang yourself? Because you see I'm causing another problem. So
I had a guy of mine. By the time we were starting the CBM, the guy was there and he had to get into an affair with a certain girl. This girl had given birth to 2 children, and then he also had to take him on, to take the girl on. They became a man and a woman. Eventually we could go there, enjoy some foods, but I used to go there because they were my friends. But I looked at this situation and be like, the girl is having a kid. I look at the dreams, I share with these guys my ideas and all that. How is it going to be? But I could smile, but inside, I'm not happy as a friend, because I know what is going to happen. My fellows are going to cut off from me. Now they'll be I need to hustle for the family. I need to make sure
they start their own journeys now. No more taking on their dreams.
And when you talk of the other guy had to hang himself, all this had to come, and I'd be like, I think rushing for this marriage is rushing for for relationship when your time is, let's say the time you would plan for it is not yet, is one of the things that's why we are being depressed. Most of us, we are doing things that
No, me, I would just like, it's not all about rushing, because when you grow up, you need to get a companion, a normal person. Yeah, but it's all about planning.
You know, to me, I was like around Form 5. That's when I would date. They'd be like, before I get something like 30 plus. But I had to, like, around the way I've had girlfriends. The hard one, you know, like that, when you're still young, that relationship can make you go crazy. You'll be my wife.
I know.
But to the promising of myself, I was like around 30. That's when I need to look. I'll be like, now I want you to be my wife. You will be my wife, or that kind of stuff. I looked at that period, but I looked at around 20. Like I look at around 20s. There were things that gonna be like, no, these 20s, no. I've been just wasting my time with these young kids. Like, you'll be my wife, you'll be like this. And if it was that I was not strong, I would be depressed to the extent of reaching, like, cause you know, I could start taking alcohol.
I know.
I could lose out, be like, you know.
That's
I've been disappointed.
No, it's when you see our colleagues when they are taking alcohol, marijuana, you know, those drugs. Those are all signs of depression. Because someone cannot take that drug, because without even when it's normal, for fun. No one.
Yeah.
They take it because they think like to wash away their problems. But for sure, it cannot wash away your problems.
Yeah,
it just causes the other problems.
Around the
Hey.
like, finish, we here.
Even not finishing, it will remains inside you. Because even if you take marijuana, you're just making yourself stupid. You know, someone told me like, if you want to run away from responsibility, make yourself like stupid. Be like a mad person. Then because a mad person cannot be, even if you have kids, you know, when you become mad, they say, Momo, take out the kids, they don't also get the problem. So
a person can wake up and become
mad because of the problems. Then it becomes like it's a problem free, because a mad person does not pay rent, does not eat food, because it can become so, you know, we become useless. You know, my friend told me like that, and I said, so that is it. So I said, okay, most of the mad people on the streets,
have been no more.
Then
you find me, run out.
But that one can be also, that can be a good step. You know that. Yeah, because you see, instead of killing myself, I rather become so mad. I'm not dead. Mad. I can be normal because I become mad. It's because of the situation.
When you find a mad person along the way, you be like,
that person is fine. The person is fine. Some of them are fine. Only like they become mad because of some problems or challenges. And so depression can cause madness.
And other thieves have gained the tactic, become mad.
Then you steal.
Then you'll be.
Those are unknown. Because the normal person cannot become mad. They can see you unless when you're professionally trained like this. How do you call spies over us in this government? You know, but then they are trained. No, like unless when you are trained, spies, you are trained like a spy, because spies, they can be in whatever alias they are given, in whatever they can. For them, they can change like a chameleon. They can come into business, they can come into border, they can come to taxi, they can come into market selling. So for them, they are trained to do those jobs according to the situation they need, whatever they are. So unless when you are like that, but this one normally, you cannot become mad when you are normal.
I think we should feature the thing with emotion intelligence to have people understand, like, you know, if you're not emotionally intelligent, sometimes that's why depression overtakes over someone.
No, me what I could say, like what is causing us so much depression, like people need to talk to each other. You know, Ronnie, when I come and I talk to you about my problems, I become relieved.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
But men fear to talk about their challenges or their problems inside their houses. So if your wife is beating you, sometimes wives beat us at home. If your wife is beating you,
been beaten.
Me not, because I'm a strong man. Me, you cannot beat me because I was raised like a man. I was raised like a man.
You fight back.
I don't fight back, but you cannot even temper because I know how to psychologically to tap to see the situation how it is going. If it's going far, I say let me cut this one like this.
Help, you're not a man who causes violence home.
I mean, I'm not violent at all. So you see, nowadays, like me I can say like what could we, how can we help this thing? When you talk about your problems to a person, so when I come and share with you my challenges, so sharing this challenge to you, I'm relieved, and you are not the victim, so you keep my secret. So me I go back when I'm happy, you know, because I feel like, you know, sometimes when you don't talk, we don't spit out that words, those do that challenge, so it makes us like feel like it grows like a mountain, then again you burst out, you know. So
actually, you know, it is quite a wonderful conversation. We're coming back with another episode. I think we should continue this conversation at least for something like 4 episodes of it. So I don't think we just need to give like within 1 minute what do you have to say about to young people?
To me, like what I can say about to my fellow youths out there is like one thing, like guys, speak out to your friends, reach out to your friends, make more friends, and what I can tell you, like, be happy
out.
Be happy, like always be with a community which is happy, because the more you become happy, the more you become relieved and you can fight your battles, you become strong. Be with people who can add value to you.
You
understand? So if we can have those people, like, don't go into groups which are not good, you know, but we can fight depression or whatever mental illness when we have friends to speak to, because when I speak out my mind, whatever, I become relieved. Then tomorrow I can get more space to put new and to think more about my future, you know. And God can also help me there, because that's why for us in Catholic we have like that moment of penance. You go and talk to the priest about your problems, this and this, forgive me, you ask for forgiveness, so God relieves you. So God relieves you like that. So the same applies here, like when you talk to a friend, get your fellow friend who's that close friend of yours, who knows you, who think like when whatever secret you can give to that person, he can keep it for yourself, because we can keep our secrets for our friends.
And so he has a solution towards it.
And I end like saying like, as Casper Paul the sent one, you know. So I would just say like, guys out there, struggling yourself, or like standing yourself on a tree, like committing suicide is not a solution out there for depression. Just look out for the right people, talk to the right people, talk to the elders, and God will help you out about that thing. And just know, like, elders know how to, learn to be strong and to be a man. A real man doesn't fight, doesn't die like a cockroach. You know, we die like men. In a way, we die when we are just piercing someone a spear. If he is pierced, he gives a spear, I also give him. That's what they call a man. We fight as African men. We fight to the last. So be strong. Learn how to control your mind and how to control your brain, not your brain to control you. Thank you.
That's quite amazing. That's quite amazing. Actually, get a standing point. Get people at your back. Get a point whenever you feel like something is taking over you. You can run to them and tell them, man, you know, this and this is happening to me. The girl is becoming a problem at my pocket. She wants to take everything. They will guide you. They will tell you, man, just let her go. So we catch up with you on the next episode on the social lifestyle. Don't forget to follow us on Google Podcasts, Spotify for podcasts, and other platforms for the best of the best and the good and educating, informative, all good content only on CBM Radio. We sign
out. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Chapter systems are offline.
Number 1 for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Sound boy.
Umenichanganya, oh mama, na sikatai.
Yo, vibes on vibe, yo, feel the vibe. We are entertainment, CBM Radio. We are that station that you're looking for, that your mama warned you about. Yo, we are entertainment.
Add us to your favorites. Add us to your favorites.
Add us to your favorites.
And keep your browser locked.
Keep your browser locked. Yeah, this station's got soul.
Yo, CBM Radio, feel the vibe, man.